On the topic of resumes, no one better to talk to than our friend Debbie Shalom. She's a certified master resume writer, and we're talking about updating today.
Yes, we are.
You guys laughed when Jamie said, when's the last time you updated it? And I said, recently. But you said that's what you should do.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to keep yourself competitive, and the best way to do that is to update your resume. So you need to make sure that you're giving the employer what they need, and the best way to do it is to update it.
Okay, and this is not the no-brainer stuff like your address or telephone number.
Well, actually, you'd be surprised how people forget to do that.
That's a little frightening.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you moved, you got to change your address. A lot of people do email. They change their emails and then they forget to change them that, and of course, employers send and bounces right back. And I have to say, I'm one of those people guilty of doing that. I did it about a year ago.
Okay, but that's a good one to keep in mind.
Right,
They got to get in touch with you.
Exactly.
But you said there are 5 areas, so let's go through those. You said career goals is number 1.
Career goals. Have your career goals changed? A lot of times, I've been seeing a lot of people that want to transition now from one career to another. They're burnt out.
Okay.
So if your career goals have changed, you need to change and update your resume, because in order for a resume to be effective, and I know I state this all the time, but it's so important, you need to meet the employer's needs. And if the employer's needs are different because your career goal is different, then change your resume.
Okay, good one. And then you also say work experience plus achievement.
Right. Of course, you need to add and keep all your current work experience current on your resume. But the other thing is achievements. Once again, resumes are achievement based. And if you don't keep your achievements current with the present job, then employers don't know what you will contribute to their bottom line. And that's what it's all about.
So I was wondering, how's that different from number 3, which is the professional development and education?
Right. Well, that's professional development. Let's say that you went back to school and learned some new skills because either you're transitioning or you're trying to get a better position within what you're doing. You need to write that down. Have you become certified in something? Did you get a license in something? Even just, you know, maybe you were a high school graduate, but then you've started taking some community college courses. Add that on. Employers want to see that. That's very important. It shows growth. It shows interest.
And you also say update that personal information.
Yeah, don't be like me with that.
That way when they call you and the number's disconnected, they say, Debbie, where'd you go?
I was just thinking that today about one of my professional organizations that I haven't heard from them recently, and I said to myself, oh, I bet that I forgot to send them my new email address.
But a good thing to think about, because when you move, sometimes the resume, you kind of look past that.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, number 5, I think, seems to be crucial these days, and that's keywords.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Explain that to people.
Oh, wow. People ask me this all the time, but, you know, there are so many applicants for so few jobs out there that employers, they can't handle all these applications. So a lot of times they're putting them, scanning them, and they put in specific keywords that they're interested in. For instance, if you're in sales, the keyword might be consultative sales or solution selling or relationship building. If you don't have these kind of keywords in your resume, nobody's even going to look at it.
Right.
So what I suggest to my clients is, if you want to tweak your own resume, which you should always do, even if it's built professionally, you know, like from someone like me, then go to the job announcements and see which keywords keep cropping up and take the ones that are actually strengths of yours and put them in your resume. That doesn't mean just dump them. You need to make sure that you have the achievements that back up these keywords.
Great. Debbie Shalom, always good to see you. Where can people reach you?
A pleasure, Megan.
Where can people reach you?
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Give them the right one.
Yeah, right, the right one. My website is www.amazingresumesmd.com.
All right. People can contact you and they can get that
through the website.
Resume looking amazing. Jamie, she's great.